Okay, welcome to episode 2 of the Midnight Yap. Um, I'm looking forward to this episode. I hope you enjoyed the first one. If you haven't watched it, go give it a little watch because it's my first one. And if you haven't watched it, I'll do a quick little introduction on what these are. And like I said in the first episode, these are literally just really late night sessions where I finished, well, probably not finished my work, but I'm ending my day and I just want to talk about the thoughts I've had either today, experience I've had in my life, challenges I'm facing, just everything so it can resonate with some of you, or just while some of you are laying in bed and you just want to watch a little video about life, business, entrepreneurship, hardship, relationships, anything. So, as you can see by the title, today's video is about timelines, and there's going to be multiple parts to this because there's more than one timeline I want to talk about. But well, it kind of all joins together. But what I mean by a timeline is in our life. I think we're all grown up to be or we're all grown up to follow a timeline, whether that's when we start our life, okay? We're obviously born and we grow up to go to our first school, and we all go to, I think it's nursery or infants, or I can't really remember because it was many moons ago, but we all go to our first school and we all join at the same age, and we all have the same teachers and have the same lessons and get taught the same things, and we are all on the same timeline. We then go from infants or nursery to the next one. When we're all the same age, we all grow up all at the same age. We then learn the next thing. We learn the same things as each other at the same age. We all have the same experiences. We then go to primary school and then secondary school and then college and uni. And you get the gist. We all go through life from the day we are born to 18 to 22 years old. We all learn the same things. We have the exact same experiences, and we all believe in the same things, and we go through life at the exact same time and the exact same age. And then all of a sudden, you get to the end of secondary school, and some people go to college, some people go to an apprenticeship, and that timeline starts to differ. And then some people go to uni, and some people get full-time jobs, and eventually people's timelines different, and people spread out to do their own thing. But while that's happening, while people are going on different lives, going on different ventures, we all still feel like we should be achieving the same stuff at the same age. Now, let me go further with this. What I mean is, when your friend buys a house, or when your friend gets his first car, yeah, you feel like if you're the same age, you should get your first car too. Or when he starts earning a certain amount, you should be earning the same. Or when he gets his house and you don't have a first house yet, even though your best friend does and you don't, and he's in a relationship, you feel like you're falling behind in life. And it's not your fault. And trust me, I've felt like this. And some days I still feel like this, but I feel like certain people are further ahead in life than I am. But I think that mindset's wrong. And of course, it's not our fault. It's not your fault. It's just how we've been grown up. That is the way the system is. We all grow up at the same time, and then eventually we all spread out, and you kind of start to panic because people start doing things in a different length of time than you, even though you're the same age. And you may feel like you got imposter syndrome, and you've got a house and you've got a kid at 22 years old, but then your friends are still going out partying, and you're like, well, maybe I've grown up too quick. Maybe I shouldn't be here at this age. And on the other hand, they're partying while you have a house, a relationship, and a kid, and they're like, maybe I should mature a bit. Maybe I should start saving money, getting a house, having a kid, finding a woman. And that's all wrong because every single one of us is unique or are unique. We all have our own life, and we've all had different experiences and we all have different goals and ambitions. Now, when you do leave uni or college, or whenever you go into independency, that is when you need to forget about the whole timeline and age thing and competition, because you are now unique. You've now got your own goals. You can now try so many new things in your life, and you don't need to compete with other people. You don't need to be matching their life, because your life will happen as it will. I believe that each of us have our own God or thing above us that is controlling us and has planned your life. Now, I believe that all you can do is stick to that plan and do everything you can to achieve that goal, to achieve that plan. And you just need to forget about the other people's life and timelines, because you'll start feeling left out. If someone's got this thing you want, let's say you both have the same goal, you both come out of college at the same goal, you both have different families, different upbringings, different experiences, but you've both been brought up through college, through school, through uni at the same timeline, learning the same things, and then bang, they go get a job and they're getting paid $5,000 a month, and you're still trying to find a job. Now you're going to feel shit, you're going to feel like you're left out, you're going to feel like you're doing something wrong, but you're not, or at least I believe you're not, because yes, they may be more successful than you, but you have your own timeline. Life shouldn't be judged on a timeline. People have kids at different ages, people buy houses at different ages, people move out, get married, achieve success, create their first business, all at different ages. So if you do want to achieve your goal, whether that be traveling, buying a home, starting a business, making 10 grand a month, making 100 grand a month, if you have these goals, focus on your life, focus on your goal, and do everything you can in your ability to get there. Because if someone's there already, your timeline still isn't going to change. The only thing that's going to change is your self-doubt and the pressure on yourself. Now, their life has happened. Their uniqueness is it. They are unique. They've had their own experiences. They're going through life at a different pace, in a different venture, in a different world. Now, you need to go into in your life in a different venture, in a different pace, in a different world, because yes, you both grew up the same, but your timelines are different. There isn't just one set blueprint to life. There isn't just a one-way kind of, well, not a one-way, but a level 1 to a level 100 of life, and you just keep ticking them off, ticking them off, ticking them off, ticking them off. You need to focus on your own level, your own game. People go through levels at different stages, and each level is unique to you, okay? Because for me, I don't want to get too deep, but these are midnight yap sessions. When I was growing up, I left college and I found a big group, and we all started hanging around, drinking, doing drugs, partying, the things that teenagers do. And then I got arrested, and it was a horrible day. And I was looking at my friends and I was seeing them get jobs and everything like this, while I was still in the mindset of, I've been arrested, I'm this type of kid now, this is me. And I felt down, and I was like, why aren't these people getting punished like that? Why me? Why am I the only one getting punished like this? And then as I grew up, I realized that's my uniqueness. That is my timeline. That is just me. That is my life. And that is just the timeline, the blueprint I'm going on. And now I'm at different stages than my friends. Some of my friends have just, well, one of my old friends has just been sacked, and they got no savings, no money, no presence on social media and everything. But that's their life. They are on their own timeline. I can't judge them for that, and they can't judge me for what I've been through. And if they do, and if someone does, or if you do, judge someone else's life, then you are probably insecure and probably jealous. And getting into jealousy, that all comes from not having the life you want, or not sticking to your own plan. Because the minute you realize you have your own timeline, you have your own life, you are unique, you can't go off by someone else's blueprint or go off by someone else's life, and you realize you are you have your own life, you are unique, you won't be jealous of everyone or anyone. You won't have any hatred to the way they've gone through life, or the things they've achieved, or the things they haven't achieved. You won't judge them for that, because you understand that each of us have a timeline, each of us have a plan, and as long as you stick to that plan, as long as you stick to that timeline, you will achieve what you want to achieve. And I probably said timeline a lot there. I probably mentioned it a lot, but that's just what I'm thinking right now. I've realised that too many people, and like I said at the start, it's not your fault if you have this mindset, because for the first 18 years of our life, we're all on the same timeline. So it's hard to get out of that mindset when we've all grown up being on the same timeline. It's really hard to get out of that. But when you realize there's no set age to achieve something. There's no set age you have to have kids. There's no set age to move out or have your own home or start your own business or earn a certain amount of money. That is all just created by us. That is all just created by averages and all that stuff. It's just numbers. It's not actually reality. It's not actually your life. Now, people become successful, or in their case, success, when they're very young. People can achieve it when they turn 18, but then some people can achieve it when they turn 60. Some people make their first million when they're 60. And if that isn't proof that we all have our own timeline, our own life, and all you can do is stick to the plan and stick to your own goals and ambitions, then I don't know what. So yeah, I just wanted to speak about that tonight, and just make people aware that you're on your own journey, you're on your own timeline. Your timeline is, no one has the same timeline. Everyone's unique in some way. Even if you think you aren't unique, and even if you think you have the most average, bog standard life, you are unique and you have your own timeline, and that is why you are unique. You are one of one. So go achieve what you want to achieve, do what you want to do, just stick to the plan, and just go with life. Try new things. Don't feel pressure that you're falling behind or you're too far ahead. Just go at your life at your own pace, because it's yours. Now you just need to take it and do what you want with it. So yeah, there's a bit of a motivational one tonight, but yeah, that's just what's been on my mind, man. It's just timelines, like just realizing that too many people focus on everyone's life and each other's lives, and the only thing you actually need to focus on is your life. So yeah, deep one tonight. Just wanted to get off my chest. It's late tonight. I've just finished a few videos for my own business, for my TikTok. But I've been feeling good today, and I like it when I can sit down and do these videos. I genuinely, my whole day I look forward to doing these videos, because there's no script, there's no plan. It's just a thought that comes into my head and I speak it out into the world. Whether many people watch this, I know right now, and I think 9 people have watched the last video. So hopefully you 9 enjoyed it. Hopefully you're watching this video. Yeah, man, I don't care about numbers. I just speak into the world, and the people that watch it will get it. So yeah, take care. You'll see me at the top very soon. I'm convinced that this series is going to grow a lot, and I've got big plans to come with it. I know at the moment I'm just sitting in my room, in my office area, at my desk, on my screen, and so I sit like all day. But I've got big plans with this. It's going to turn into something, so stay tuned. And it's not always going to be in my room. If I go away, if I go on a trip, it could be on the beach, it could be on my balcony. Like I said, it's just whenever I feel like it, I'm going to put the camera in front of me, my microphone on, and just talk. No scripts, no plan, just thoughts and talking. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. And yeah, take care and stick to your timeline.